So you got accepted to sell your art on Amazon Merch on Demand, but you're stuck on the lowest tier and can't make sales. I was too, but here's what I did to break out of it and start making sales. And it's not buying my own products or doing social media marketing. When I first applied to Merch by Amazon, as it was called then, I was so excited because I got accepted only in 1 week and I started uploading my first 10 designs right away. When it comes to art, I don't limit myself to one medium, style or theme. So my print-on-demand shops are usually filled with lots of different types of art. But on Amazon you only get 10 slots when you start, and I chose random 10 designs that had sold on my other platforms, and that didn't work. I needed to make 10 sales with those 10 designs to be able to move on to the next tier where I'd get 25 slots for my designs. But I didn't sell anything for a whole year. Amazon has more traffic than any of the other print-on-demand stores I'm using, but I couldn't take advantage of it because I couldn't upload more designs. So I finally realized I needed to change something. The all over the place strategy I was using on other sites wasn't working on Amazon. I went through the sales on my other shops to choose one of the best sellers. I chose only one style and one topic or theme. One target audience. Pick that as your niche. It could be a profession, it could be a generation like millennials, or it could be a hobby. It could even be a fandom of a series, a movie franchise, or a band or an artist. There are ways to do that too without infringing on their copyright. So I deleted all the 10 designs I had up and instead uploaded the designs I already had around that theme I chose and started making more similar art related to that topic. Well, actually I changed one design per day because at that point Amazon only gave me one upload slot per day. And at that time, one product took up one slot of those 10 slots, so I was mostly uploading just standard t-shirts because that's what sells the most. But now you can add all product types for one design and it still counts as only one slot. So it's a little easier. But daily limits to how many products you can submit in a day do still apply. But the exact amounts might change over time. When you upload designs to Amazon, you need to add a brand name. And you can do multiple different brands on the same account. The brand name will kind of collect those designs together. It's like having multiple storefronts under the same account. But this time I started adding designs that fit together under one brand name. So if a customer stumbles across one of them, they can easily find similar designs by clicking on the brand link. To get ideas to fill your 10 slots, if you don't have 10 similar designs already, you can search for bestsellers on other shops like on Etsy to get ideas you can modify for your own niche. Maybe some funny puns you could alter to fit your target customer. I mostly sold designs with both art and text on them at first. Then go see what's already been done on Amazon and what's missing so you can fill in the gaps. Merch Informer has a search engine for looking up Merch by Amazon results for different phrases and it's free to use. Let's say for you, one of the designs that has sold is a drawing of a cat and you want to make art for cat owners. Maybe there aren't designs for the owners of a certain cat breed on Amazon. Or you can try to combine your topic with other popular topics. For cat owners who love music, you can combine those two things together in your design. Make holiday designs with cats on them. Make things that that person would want rather than just making things you want to make. Now, you can run into issues with copyright and trademark with the texts, So maybe don't make too many variations with any one phrase on them before actually uploading it and testing it once. Amazon will let you know if you're infringing on someone's trademark and reject your design. And Amazon does list sites where you can search for trademarks on different phrases and see which product types they are trademarked on. Within about 5 weeks of starting to swap out my designs for new ones, I made my first sale. It was at the end of November, and then I made a few more sales in December before Christmas. But the sales do fluctuate. Holidays are a good time to make sales. But then it got quiet for a while. But the sales started slowly trickling in again in the spring. Once I reached my 10 sales, I didn't automatically get bumped up to the next tier. They do that manually in waves for the accounts who have reached their threshold limit to get to the next tier, and I happened to wait for 3 months after getting my first 10 sales to get to tier 25. I, of course, started filling my empty slots, but to further increase the sales, I did lower my prices at this point. I hadn't really touched the prices in the upload process before, I just let Amazon decide my profit margins. But at this point I started lowering my prices for the standard t-shirts, not for all products. Just to be a little more competitive in the first tiers, accelerate sales and get to the next tier a little faster. And you can raise the prices again when you get to a higher tier. I also started adding variations of the most sold artworks, like the same artwork but different text, or color variations, one version for darker shirt colors and another one for lighter colors. I haven't marketed my Amazon Merch on Demand shop on social media up until recently. I just started testing it out now. All the sales I'm talking about in this video came from Amazon directly, not from any of my marketing efforts, because I wasn't really doing anything to market them at the time. It can be a little clunky to try to stay on top of your all-time sales in the dashboard, but there's a Chrome browser extension called Pretty Merch that helps with that. And you can also use it to get an alarm sound every time you make a sale. Do all my designs sell? No, most of my sales come from a few different designs. When I was on tier 100 and had filled all my slots, but hadn't made 100 sales yet, I started purging again. I exported my sales from Amazon into a spreadsheet and started looking through which designs had not sold at all, and deleted them, and got back to making more variations either on artworks that had sold or texts that were selling and combining them with different artworks, still staying within that one niche. Once I got to tier 1000 and had 900 more slots to fill, most of which I still haven't filled, I thought it was okay to start adding other niches and other brand shops too. At this point, I still have only 2 and they sell about half and half. The second one I started doing kind of as a hobby. It's not even my art, it's just graphic design I make with Canva using phrases for a fandom. If you want to know which POD shops sold the most for me last year, watch this video about my revenue structure as an artist and a content creator. See you there. Pick that as your niche. No, I just start.